To send multi-language emails automatically in Brevo, you'll build an automation that routes contacts to different email templates based on their language attribute. It all happens inside the automation section, and I'll take you through every click, including the gotchas most people hit the first time. Before we even open the workflow builder, make sure your contact properties are ready. Your contacts need a language attribute already stored, otherwise the conditional logic later will have nothing to read. Head to the Contacts tab, click the little gear icon for settings, and add a custom attribute. I call mine language and keep it as a text field. The values should be clean and consistent. English, Spanish, French, not EN, or mixed case, because that'll throw off the matching later. Once that's sorted, we can start building. From the left sidebar, click Automations. That opens a page listing all existing workflows. If you've never created one, it will be empty. Click the big blue Create an Automation button, then choose Create from Scratch. The workflow builder loads a blank canvas with a single entry point. I always start from scratch for multi-language automations, because it gives you total control over the routing. No weird preset steps to delete. First thing you'll do is define what kicks the whole thing off. Click Add a Trigger right at the top. A panel slides out on the right with a list of events. Most often I choose Contact Added to a list, because I tag new subscribers into a master list, and let the automation take it from there. You might pick Form Submitted if you're using Brevo's forms on your site. Select your event, then configure it. For a list, choose the list name. For a form, pick the specific one. Click Save, and you'll see the trigger block appear on the canvas. This one trigger fires for everyone, no matter what language they speak, which is exactly what we want. Now the real magic, the conditional split. Click the little plus button directly below the trigger. A menu pops up, and you select Conditional Split. This is where you'll teach Brevo how to read the language attribute. A new panel opens for the split conditions. Hit Add Condition, and in the first drop-down, scroll until you find your language attribute. Set the operator to equals, and then type the first language value exactly as it's stored. If you used English, type English. Give this branch a clear name at the top, something like English branch, so you never mix them up later. Then click Add Condition again to create a second language group. Do the same for Spanish, French, or however many you support. Brevo will draw a separate path for each condition you add. But here's something a lot of people overlook. What about contacts who don't have a language attribute at all? That happens when someone signs up without picking a language, or during an import cleanup. After your last condition, you'll see an arrow labeled otherwise. That's the default branch. Don't leave it empty. I always add a fallback email there, maybe a generic English version with a note to update their preferences. If you skip this, those contacts just sit there, stuck in the automation, never receiving anything, and that's a deliverability red flag. Now each branch needs an email action. Start on the first language path, click the plus below the condition, and choose Send an Email. An email block appears on that branch, and a panel opens on the right. Here you'll select the email template. If you've already pre-built your templates, just search for the one that matches this language. I name my templates with the language in the title, like Welcome Series Minglish and Welcome Series Minglish. That makes selection a no-brainer. If you haven't built the emails yet, you can create them right from this panel or leave the block as a placeholder and come back. But I'd hammer out all the templates first so you're not juggling. Click Save once you've picked it. Then move to the next branch and repeat. The content should feel identical in structure, just localized. Same CTAs, same offer, just in each person's language. Consistent branding across languages keeps trust high, especially in transactional automations like order confirmations. After all branches have their email actions, the heavy lifting is done. But don't hit Activate yet. Go to the top of the builder and click Test Workflow. Brevo will ask you to pick a real contact from your account to simulate the flow. This is where your prep pays off. I always keep a few test contacts with known language attributes, one set to English, one Spanish, and one with no language at all. Run the test for each. You'll see the path light up green as the automation processes, and you can inspect which email template it would have sent. Check every branch, including that otherwise fallback. I've had instances where a typo in the language value, like Spanish versus Spanish, made the condition fail silently, and the test caught it instantly. Once you've confirmed every language path delivers the correct template, click Activate. Your automation is now live and routing emails by language in real time. There's one more thing I always do after activation. Let it run for a day, then check the automation logs. From the automations page, click the 3 dots next to your workflow and choose logs. You can filter by contact and see exactly which branch they took. If you spot contacts landing in the otherwise branch when they shouldn't, you'll know to clean up their language attribute values. Also, keep an eye on engagement metrics broken down by language in Brevo's reporting. A drop in Spanish open rates might mean your translation feels off, not that the automation broke. That's something generic tutorials miss. They treat the tech as the endpoint, but your localized content matters just as much. So there you have it. You've now built a single automation in Brevo that speaks to every subscriber in their own language. No duplicate workflows, no manual segmentation. If you want to scale further, consider adding a third-party translation integration via API for dynamic content, but that's a whole other level. For most teams, this setup will handle hundreds of thousands of emails effortlessly. Thanks for sticking with me through every step. Save this guide and revisit it whenever you're rolling out a new multilingual campaign.